The 7 deadly sins, also known as the capital vices or cardinal sins, such as pride, greed, lust, envy, gluttony, wrath, and sloth. In today's video, let's find out if a team full of prideful players can win an NBA title. Pride in the NBA, I would say, is thinking you're the GOAT. That one player that just talks trash non-stop but can't back it up when it counts. Or anyone who is overconfident, arrogant, stubborn, likes to showboat, and very entitled. Let's go find 9 NBA players in the modern era that fits that description. First player here has one of the worst age tweet of all times in my opinion. This dude literally said, at this point, it's like just don't be that team. This is a dude who declined to go to a championship contender because he felt like they weren't going to win anything. This is also a dude who is shooting 25% from 3 on one of the worst teams in the league. He thinks he's a hot shot, but he's just very prideful. Welcome to the team, I guess, Kyle Kuzma. If you thought that was pride, Klay Thompson is next. He wanted to be paid good money for a player he used to be, thinking he's still him, when in reality he's just a shell of his former self. He's willing to throw away the power of friendship to prove to the league he's still an elite player. After leaving the Warriors, he is having his worst statistical year of his NBA career, and that's why pride comes before the fall, bro. GG's. I don't think I have to say much for this next player.
I can shoot the 3, so I think that makes me a little different than Michael Jordan.
Yeah, and that's why Anthony Edwards is one of the most arrogant and prideful player in the NBA. This dude thinks he's better than Jordan, LeBron, everybody. He thinks he's better than everybody, bro. These next 2 players have been caught on record saying some prideful stuff that led to their fall, you know, in my opinion. First and foremost,
who do you look at around the league as you're studying and say, we're going to have to run through them?
Celtics.
No one in the West.
Nah, I'm fine in the West.
Ja Morant was indeed not fine in the West. Don't get me started with this next player.
So you win in the championship every year from here.
I don't want to jinx myself.
You already did. You already said it.
And I don't play to lose, so I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna give it a 5. You know what I mean?
5 rings by 28.
That's what that. Yeah.
Buddy got lucky he won the NBA championship in 2024, and now he has 1 year left to get 4 more rings. Yeah, that's not happening. I don't know what it is, but anytime dudes get around women, they start saying the most craziest things in the world, bro. Jaylen Brown, Ja Morant, come on, bro. Welcome to the team, I guess. Pat Riley told Jimmy Butler to close his mouth unless he's on the court, and Jimmy feelings got hurt. Even though Pat's statement was a fair analysis of the situation, like, bro, you're not playing, why are you talking trash? Come on the court and talk trash for us. Jimmy feelings got hurt, and that's a clear-cut example of pride when it prevents you from accepting any type of criticism. Before this conflict, I would say Jimmy was a confident player, but now Jimmy is just flat out prideful. He's pushing almost 40, hasn't played more than 65 games in almost 10 years, hasn't won any major awards in his career, and feels that a 2-year extension of over $100 million is beneath him. If this isn't pride, I don't know what is. I don't know how I forgot about this player.
Best player in the NBA in your opinion?
Myself in 2 months.
Dude isn't even the first best player on his team. I don't even think he's the second best player on his team. Talking about me in the next 2 months. Come on, chat. You're not even better than Bronny, bro. Okay, that's pushing it. That's pushing it. All right, where do I begin with this next player here? Clearly said the next 5 years are mine to Stephen Curry. Yes, he said that to one of the greatest player ever, even though he denied the allegations. But we also do have him saying this in 4K.
You'll be playing with LeBron James and Anthony Davis.
Me.
Yeah.
I made the playoffs last year. They didn't.
This is a role player talking like this, by the way. Now he's a podcaster and an overseas basketball player. I guess the next 5 years weren't his. Lastly, to close out my 9-man rotation, give me LeBron James. I'm just playing. Chill out. I don't think LeBron is a prideful player. Hot take. I know everybody might think he's a prideful player. I don't think he fits this one in particularly. I have another one for him. But I do think his former teammate Kyrie Irving had a few years of being very prideful in the league. For instance, he felt he was better than LeBron, so he left the Cavs. He also believed he was KD.
In my past life, like I said, I was you.
Huh? I said the same exact thing too, bro. What is he talking about? And that's why Kyrie Irving is on the list of prideful players. Can you win an NBA championship in NBA 2K25 using players full of pride and only one basketball? Let's find out. We're officially loaded up into NBA 2K25. We are the Boston Pride for this simulation. Packed up the Washington Wizard, moved them away to Boston, and now we're the Boston Pride. On our team, we do have Jalen Pride Brown. We do have Kyrie Pride Irving. We do have Anthony Pride Edwards. We have Ja Pride Morant. I think he has the best name out of all of them. Then we have Chet Pride Holmgren. Then we have Jimmy Pride Butler. Then we have Kyle Pride Kuzma. We have Clay Pride Thompson. And lastly, we have Patrick Pride Beverly, who's playing overseas. And after that, it's just a bunch of 40 overall bots. We turned off injuries, and we also turned off trades between teams to teams. First and foremost, I want you guys to go ahead and make your predictions down below for how we would be doing this season. So this is how everything looks like right now, and our first opponent will be the Boston Celtics. Let's see how we do against the Boston Celtics. If it's a close game, we're obviously going to jump in, and it looks like it's a decent competitive game for 3 quarters, and let's see what happens in the fourth. We're low-key fighting it. Oh, we're down by 4 with 1 minute and 28 seconds left. Let's go ahead and jump in to see how it goes. Drew Holiday has the ball. First free throw, he makes it. Let's see what he does with the second free throw. Hopefully he doesn't make it. He's most likely making it, and it'll be like a 6-point game. And it's officially a 6-point game. We have 1 timeout left. Ja Morant taking his sweet time to get up the court. Trying to get past Drew Holiday. He just takes up a jumper and he misses. I think we lose this first game, unfortunately. Unless we could do a miracle comeback, I don't think we have it in us. So we're obviously not going 82-0. But I do think we'll be able to win an NBA title with this team. Jimmy Butler got Jason Tatum on Clem. Drew Holiday with the ball right now. Screen, Tatum has the ball. Yeah, Jimmy, you can keep talking trash. Tatum didn't do a single thing against him. Ja Morant has the ball. He's gonna take it in and he gets fouled. Yeah, we're out of here. The game finished off 127-124. So we lost our first game of the season. Ja Morant had 35 points, Chet 25, Jimmy Butler only 14, Anthony Edwards didn't show up, Kyrie did his thing off the bench, Patrick Beverly and Kyle Kuzma as expected. 2 terrible players, you know, they just love to talk. So we did lose against the Boston Celtics. Now we're gonna simulate for the remainder of the season. Comment down below your predictions of how many games we're gonna win this year. The season has come to an end. Luka MVP, Jared McCain, Russell Westbrook, Victor, Jalen Suggs, Anthony Edwards, not our Anthony Edwards. This one has some pride, but ours has more pride. Jason Kidd got Coach of the Year, so therefore we did not finish off 68-14. This low-key might be a potential finals matchup. Mavs versus the Boston Pride. We finished off with a record of 60-22. First team looks like this. We don't have any Pride players thus far. Second team, no Pride players. And third team, no Pride players. I think we got snubbed. Ooh, we have our first Pride player, and that is Chet, making a first team all defensive. Did we lose the last game of the season? Wow, we lost the last game of the season. We actually finished off as the second seed, 61-21. That is terrible. That is terrible. This is what it looks like out west with the Lakers and Grizzlies. This is what it looks like out east, Miami and Chicago. Let's simulate the play-ins. The stage are set. We are going against the healthy Philadelphia 76ers. For the regular season, Anthony Edwards was our leading scorer, followed by Ja and followed by Jalen Brown, Kyrie Irving, Chet. The person that was expected to be bad was Patrick Beverly, only 1 point per game. Klay Thompson did decent. Kyle Kuzma actually did decent. Not bad, not bad. Still can't shoot from 3. This is what the Philadelphia 76ers look like. You know, everybody knows how they look like. Yabusele was a good pickup for them. I think we could beat that matchup 100,000%. Let's simulate through game. We win game 1, simulate through game. It's tied 1-1. Simulate through game 2-1. Simulate through game 3-1. Simulate through game 4-1. We're moving on to the second round. We're going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers next, who have Donovan Mitchell. Everybody's as expected. This team might low-key give us a tough time. Anthony Edwards got benched for Kyrie. I guess he wasn't playing that good good. Simulate through game, we win game 1. Simulate through game, we win game 2. Simulate through game, we win game 3. Simulate through game 3-1. Simulate through game 4-1. Now we should be going against the New York Knicks. Dallas might give us a little bit toughy. We're going against the New York Knicks next. Let's see. This team is still the same team. Josh Hart is a magnet for rebounds. As a 6'4", 6'5" player, bro, this dude can rebound. He plays with his heart every single day. But I think Jimmy Pride Butler got that unlocked. Same for Jaylen Brown. Let's see what happens. The New York Knicks win game 1 by 5 points. Anthony Edwards did all he could. Jimmy Butler was a no-show. Mr. 50 amps. Klay Thompson did all right. He only shot 4 times. Kyle Kuzma terrible. Let's go ahead. Simulate through game. It's 0-2. What is going on? What do we have to do? We're down 0-2. There's not any much coaching adjustments I can make. All right. We're going to simulate this one with Simcast. Maybe we're away and now we're home. Now we're home 100%. So maybe we got some home crowd advantage. Maybe not. It's not looking too good for us. It is not looking too good for us. And we're going down 0-3 in this series. Do we have a comeback in? Jalen Brunson needs to be stopped immediately. Do you guys see this? Ja Morant is shooting 15% from 3. Yeah, he's getting benched. So we shortened the rotation. Kyrie Irving stole the starting spot away from Ja after 15% from 3. Hopefully Kyrie is that missing piece. Let's see if we could put Jimmy Butler on Jalen Brunson or even Jaylen Brown on Jalen Brunson. That wouldn't be the worst idea in the world for defensive purposes, and then we'll see how the rest goes. Let's see if this could be a close competitive game. We are home. We don't want to go out that easy against the New York Knicks. I don't know why they're so good, and it looks like we might be able to force a game 5 here, and that's exactly what we're doing. Jaylen Brown had 27 points, Anthony Edwards 23, Kyrie 17. All right, we liking this so far. Maybe that is the answer. Jaylen Brown on Jalen Brunson. We scored 33 in the first quarter, 33 in the second quarter. Hopefully the third quarter we could score 30. We scored 30. All right, not 33. And it does look like we are forcing a game number 5. Anthony Edwards had 40 points, Jimmy Butler 18. Yeah, maybe pushing Ja to the bench was the move to make. And now this is game 6. Hopefully we could force a game 7 here. We started off the first quarter with 17-31. All right, it's looking very promising. Come on, don't let him catch back up. It looks like we are going to a game 7, everybody. That's what we like to see. We're going to a game 7. Jalen Brunson is still putting up crazy number. The rest of the team is just not showing up for him. So right now, I think we're good. We're chilling. We're forcing a game 7. Let's see what's gonna happen in this game 7. We're gonna make our offensive focus, get shooters open, and then we're gonna do shoot at will. Hopefully it's a close game and we could jump in. The New York Knicks is taking the lead to start off the quarter. They're in their home. Hopefully we could keep it a good competitive game until the end. That would be the ideal situation here, and it's not looking too promising for a quarter here, and it looks like we're getting sent home. The Boston Pride have been eliminated, man. That is tough, and the winner will be the San Antonio Spurs. I appreciate everybody for watching. If you do want me to do a part 2 to this, comment down more players that you do think fit this qualification, and I'm gonna see you next time. Nothing good ever comes from being prideful. Peace.